The following is a production of DallasCowboys.com and the Dallas Cowboys Football Club.
How about them Cowboys?
Yeah, go Cowboys! This is Mick Shots.
Streaming live on DallasCowboys.com and the official Dallas Cowboys app.
Now, here are Bill Jones, Everson Walls, and Mickey Spagnola.
This is so generous. He's so nice, isn't he? Trying to lift our spirits.
Who's that?
Chris.
Oh,
I haven't really felt victorious in about a month. Just lifting me up a little bit. Can Bill not be heard or seen, or are you not connected? You can't even hear the song.
Barely. I can barely hear
the song.
All right, so here we are. I think there was music being played.
I heard
there.
it.
I heard it.
Okay,
I only can play it once a week now.
Yeah,
so
I don't know. I don't know what's going on with my headset, but it's not going on.
But you got to act like you heard it, Bill. 'Cause
Okay.
the way you just brought it in, that was very weak. We need to start all over. Jeez.
Really weak. That's a false start. All right. There are football players on a football field. It's a fabulous Fight Song Friday, I think.
Friday.
Even though I couldn't hear it.
Fight Song
And
Football Friday.
We're getting ready for a state championship game on Monday night at AT&T Stadium, right?
Thank you,
State
sir.
championship game.
Appreciate that, my man.
What are you bringing in?
Whoa.
Producer
About time I
Supreme
got
just
some
brought
cowboy gear. Jeez. Played here for freaking 8 years, man. Like, what, 9 years? Nice. This is sweet. Ooh.
What
Why
did you do
getting
to
this? You got a
deserve this?
Yeti?
Because I'm special, man.
Cooler?
I'm special. I am
Wow.
so special.
That is sweet.
They still love me around here.
I thought maybe
Maybe
he was.
not the higher ups, but you know the
sponsorship
PRs.
loves Everson.
Ooh.
Look at
Totally.
this.
Yes, man.
Yeah.
Boy.
Wow. You
Everything
going to wear those?
sponsorship has.
That's what
they
happens.
give them to you.
That's what happens when you treat people with respect, Bill. All right? You don't talk about
All right. Very nice.
Look at this.
For those not watching
sweet.
and just listening, Everson's got
So the guy
his
that
Oakleys
misses
on.
2 shows a week gets sponsorship.
I didn't
stuff.
get this from the show. Thank you very much. Y'all don't even have sponsors on the show. Shut
We
up.
do.
Yes,
Miller
Miller
Lite.
Lite.
Do you?
Miller
Oh,
Lite.
yeah,
Some Miller Lite in that
that's the
cooler?
Cowboys. That's the
SWBC.
That's the Cowboys. It's not because of Spags and Bill Jones. Thank you very much. This is just because that's an inherent sponsorship. All right, look at this, man. Yeti. I love these hats too, right here. Oh, man.
Oh,
I can't
yeah.
wait. Can't wait till the doggone.
get cold
gets
enough to
real
wear
cold.
it.
Oh, I'm wearing that Monday.
Okay.
I'm wearing this weekend. Boy, this is nice. Thank you,
This is
Christopher.
a sponsorship dream right here.
That's right,
It's like
baby.
opening up a gift of
That's
sponsorships.
right.
Christmas comes early.
Look at
Oh,
that.
wow.
Hey,
Yeah,
they
that's
sponsor the
good stuff right
Cowboys.
there. Yes.
If they sponsor the Cowboys,
Jack
give them
Black.
some love,
Yeah,
man.
Jack Black. It's good
You're going to
stuff.
share the
Black.
Jack Black with
I ain't
me.
sharing
Mickey
no
likes Jack Black.
No Black. I ain't sharing nothing.
Any Tommy John in there?
Yeah, maybe you can
I don't
have
know
a
about
hat
that.
because I don't do hats. There you go.
No,
Spags.
I don't
let
need
me see
no
the
hat.
Yeah, you can
Bill
let Bill
does
have it.
hats.
Bill needs a hat.
Yeah, this the hats I wear
Oh,
right here.
that's a sweet hat. I
That
love
is
that.
nice. You can have that, William. Sorry,
There you go.
Spags. Oh, here you go, Spags.
Nike
Here,
Dry
boom.
Fit.
No, I've got
Okay.
enough of those.
Damn, I'm sorry. My bad. All right, my man.
can have the
Thank
hat?
you, Chris. You can have it. Yes, I don't
right.
wear those hats.
I could use the cooler.
Yeah, I bet you could.
So can Everson.
For all his Miller Lights and his sponsorship.
That's right,
He gets a
man.
Miller Light delivery
That's
every
what I'm talking
Friday
about,
at his
baby.
house.
Yeah. Well, I can
Right?
leave today, guys. I'm out of here. I'll see you later. I'm going to enjoy my
I thought he was
stuff.
bringing you Hall of Fame votes or
No,
something.
that would be nice, but this is second best. Second best. Thank you, Christopher.
All right.
Appreciate that, buddy.
Mickey's
You're
got all
welcome.
these notes in front
And
of
here
him.
I was going to do him a favor because I saw this
Come
note
on, man. Talk to
and
me.
I forgot about it the
I
other
want
day.
all my flowers. I want all my flowers.
So when CeeDee Lamb, Trayvon Diggs got the interception on Sunday, that was his 20th.
Okay.
And it is the
Man, that's nice.
most interceptions, second most interceptions in your first 56 career games in Cowboy history.
Nice.
The only one with more,
Everson Walls.
Everson Wall.
and he had 25.
And he had how many?
20.
He's falling
Man.
behind.
He's at
Yeah,
20. Yeah.
That's
He's
why
off
my
pace.
my third year was weak in regards to numbers.
Well, your second year, you didn't get enough games.
No, yeah. But then the ninth
So that
year,
counted in your 56.
it did.
Well, Diggs
Well, no.
did.
Still the same number of
Diggs
games.
hadn't.
Yeah,
still
same
games.
number of games.
Yeah,
Still
same
games.
number of games.
You're talking years. You're
no.
thinking years. Yeah.
Number of games, 56 games.
Cool.
Third was Charlie
He's getting up there,
Waters
man.
with 18, and then Michael Downs with 18.
Michael
and
Downs,
Deron
the
Bland,
most underrated player
14.
in
So
Cowboys
Michael
history.
Downs had 18 picks in his first 56 games.
From 81 through 84.
Give him some love, Bill. That man was
Yeah,
a bad boy.
South Oak Cliff,
and not to
Golden
mention
Bear.
all the tackles that
Bryce
he had
Al.
to make as well. Shoot, that's why he's not doing so well right now. But my man, shout out to you, Mike D.
There you go.
How about that pick, though, in the end zone?
Man, I loved it.
That
He
was
jumped
pretty
that thing,
sweet,
didn't he?
Doc.
He jumped that thing, man. He
And
really
dove.
Those
did.
ball skills. Those ball skills are
That was
bring
receiver.
back memories of Everson Walls.
That was receiver stuff there.
No, that's how it goes, man. I mean, you can tell he played wide receiver. His brother's a receiver. He had nothing to do but catch the ball. And I didn't want to be a defensive back. I wanted to be like Drew Pearson. So that's all I did was catch the ball.
So did you boys
And you
watch?
wanted to be Willie Mays playing center field and
Oh,
Hamilton
man, I
Park.
had to. I was the only black guy on the team.
How does that happen?
Well, it was integration time.
No.
What you mean?
Even my little
It's baseball.
league team,
Uh-huh.
we had one black guy.
One
on it.
black guy
center
put him in center field, man. You just
And he
assume
took-
that they can run.
And he took my leadoff spot because they thought he was faster.
Well, was he?
Which he was.
There you go. Just a question. Just a question. No, I didn't play leadoff. I was still cleanup because I was kind of big for my size at that time. And then all the kids caught up with me real soon.
See, I was small and I could get walks. Mm-hmm. They couldn't get the
That's
strike
right.
zone down
Yeah,
there.
We had some guys like you.
So what
too.
about at Berkner?
At Berkner? No, I by that time I had been through so much stuff. Berkner was a second act, actually, because I had quit sports altogether. I didn't play any sports my junior year at all. My sophomore year, I got kicked off the basketball team. And track was the only thing that the coach would let me play because he went to school with my dad, Coach John Freeman, so he gave me a chance to run track. And that's when I learned to run the hurdles. And I got really good at running hurdles. So it helps with the athleticism, being able to do that. And I think I got third in district behind David Jasper, who was my fullback, who was amazingly good. The goofiest dude in the world, but man, he could run the 110s. Oh my God. Dude, you're a different person when you run track, and he's the goofiest guy you ever want to meet. Just a cool guy. And then there was a guy named Kennedy he ran, another white guy, he ran for J.J. Pierce, if I'm not mistaken. He got second and I got third. But it was Jasper and Kennedy. That was really the two studs in the 110s at that time. Yeah. And I remember that stuff because I didn't hardly play any sports in high school. I was too busy getting in trouble.
You got kicked off the basketball team.
I did.
Mouthing off.
Hell yeah.
See? I knew.
Were you fraternizing with the Pierce guys?
No fraternizing. Nope. It had nothing to do with the other team. This is just all me and my boys acting a damn fool. That's all it was, guys. Forgive me, Berkner High School.
All right, Mickey, bring us up to speed on that press conference this morning that we didn't have.
Mike had one this morning
Okay.
with the fan.
Oh, with the fan. That's not
Yeah.
a press conference.
Well, there's no press conference today.
Okay.
You're going
That's
to get
right.
up.
I'm confused because it's a Monday night game and we're supposed to be on a Thursday schedule.
And we are not.
And I'm not seeing a press conference.
Jason
I'm not,
Garrett is not the head coach.
This is going to be different.
Remember?
Okay, so Jerry did have his Friday
Yeah, and he
quote unquote
spent,
press conference with the fan.
He spent half of it talking about the boxing match tonight,
Really?
and also pointed out that Netflix didn't want any curtains out there at AT&T Stadium tonight
Oh, okay.
for the TV broadcast.
You won't need it. It'll be nighttime.
Pretty funny guy, huh?
So he brought that up on his own?
Yeah, he's going to be, well, they were talking about the boxing match,
You
and
think
he threw that out
You
there.
think he just comes up with that, or does he have it written down like in his back pocket? You know,
He comes up with a lot.
he
right
does
off the
right
cuff.
off the cuff. There you
Yes.
go. All right. That's
They
that.
asked him if he was going, and I'm thinking, well, yeah, he's going to go sit in the suite and ringside. Ringside.
Okay, so what's the time frame tonight? When does it all get started? And with the boxing card?
Actually, the undercard is starting at 3 o'clock this
there's an
afternoon.
undercard.
Well,
Come on now, we should all know this stuff, guys.
it's
Let
the
me
undercard
read
is
this off.
3.
You've got
and then the main event card
Katie
starts at
Taylor
7.
and Amanda Serrano.
Katie Taylor. That's a
Yes.
high school in the Houston
Miss
area.
Katie Taylor. I have written this. I've read this 5 times, and this is the first time you've ever said that, Bill. Miss Katie Taylor and Amanda Serrano's long-awaited rematch. So that will be one of the undercards.
That'll
right?
be one that starts probably around 8:39.
Okay.
The main event's supposed to start at 10.
Taylor versus Serrano.
I'm wondering if the slap in the weigh-in is going to be the hardest punch thrown.
There was a slap.
Do you think that was kind of?
Oh, it's yeah.
I didn't see it. I didn't see it.
It was scripted.
I didn't see it because Tyson said he likes the dude. What's the guy's name?
Jake
Jake
Paul.
Paul.
Jake Paul. He said he likes him. He said they're good.
So I was
friends.
referring to him for my column today, but I didn't know what kind of title. What is he? What do I call Jake Paul? Is he a
Here's what we call him. Here.
internet
He's the-
influencer?
We call him.
His nickname's the Problem Child.
Okay, but that doesn't say.
You know what it
like,
says?
Mike Tyson's
Isn't he the
former
problem child?
heavyweight champion,
They call him international superstar.
international superstar.
Wikipedia calls him an American professional boxer, actor, and YouTuber.
He's an actor.
Yeah,
What did he act?
don't ask.
I mean, do you know? Oh, you just know.
No, I
don't
knew
want to
he
mention it.
He did some acting.
He did. I didn't know that. This just says international superstar Jake Paul takes on the baddest man on the planet. So you have 2 guys who are world renowned but have no title, no official title,
No, but it's a sanctioned fight.
and that's crazy.
Okay, so
58 years old.
he began his career posting videos on Vine in September 2013 and had amassed 5.3 million followers and 2 billion views
What did he
before
do?
the app discontinued. As an actor, he played Dirk Mann on the Disney Channel series something, Bizaardvark. He launched a YouTube channel 10 years ago and has ranked on the Forbes list as one of the highest paid YouTube creators.
So what's his boxing record?
Boxing record,
Undefeated right now.
he has 11 total fights. He is 10-1 with 7 knockouts.
He lost one.
Well,
And once again, he's fighting other people who were no longer boxers anymore, or sometimes just other.
He lost to Tommy Fury on the split decision.
Who was Tommy Fury? The good guy.
His brother's the big
Gotcha,
heavyweight guy.
gotcha.
Big heavyweight.
Okay, is he well? Obviously not as good as his big brother.
All right, so the Cowboys are practicing today.
and anything else from Jerry we need to know?
What else was he talking about? He was talking about expanding the schedule to 18
Oh
games.
my God, dude, this is crazy.
When's that going to happen?
Well, I guess Goodell brought it up. Again.
So that means just 2 preseason games.
Yes.
There you go. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Still.
How soon can it happen?
Well, I don't think it takes an act of God to say we're playing an extra game.
Does it take
It
an act?
kinda
Does it
would.
take an act of the Players
Yeah, I was
Association
gonna say
to agree
you got to
to
go
it?
through the process.
I think
Can't
they.
just-
What I previously read that they gave up that right for expansion.
And
So it would just need a vote of the owners.
wow. That is crazy.
Don't you want an extra game?
That makes no sense at all.
No, it's one fewer preseason game for me to call. That's why I care about it.
Bill's looking at the back
pocket. Bill's fingers like, hey,
whoa,
I'm missing
you
something
doing?
here, right? Golly, man.
Let's keep it real here.
That's good.
That's what podcasts are for.
So they didn't ask him a lot about. Well, here's two things that created like excitement yesterday. The first, I heard somebody talked about how the Cowboys had 18 guys on that practice injury report. Well, 8 of them were full practice. They left out that.
Oh, okay.
It was like, oh, they're all beat up. They're, well, 8 of it. So 10 guys were either limited or did not practice. And on the did not practice list, and so it'll change today because all they're out there is in jersey and helmets, right? But yesterday did not practice. Deron Bland still had not practiced. Kalen Carson was out with a shoulder and illness.
And his feelings hurt.
Well, and that might be this illness. Jake Ferguson had an illness. Jordan Lewis, we found out, Bill, that he did not practice with a neck injury. Hunter Lipke with a calf injury. Zach Martin with a shoulder. We knew Dak Prescott was already out. Nick Vigil still with the foot. And Tyler Smith limited. So I'm sitting there thinking, if I don't have Zach Martin out there and I don't have Tyler Smith out there, which is kind of disconcerting, there's no more competition probably at left tackle because Tyler Guyton's the left tackle. Awesome Richards and T.J. Bass would have to be the guards, right? That's getting pretty thin on experience on the offensive line. So I would imagine those guys practice today because it's no pads. Yesterday was the padded practice. And then...
Now, you still have some practice squad offensive linemen, right?
Yeah, but are they better than the guys you have
Well, I'm
on
just
your
saying
53?
in order to facilitate practice.
Oh, yeah. But
so you could
about
continue
if you had
the
to play a game.
But you could in practice you could have a practice squad guy fill in if you want to see the tackles at.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Awesome Richards.
But
giving
then
reps.
you're giving up what's probably your best alternative at the guard position.
It's practice.
It's practice. And then with Deron Bland still not practicing, Kalen Carson out, and Jordan Lewis out, now you're getting thin at the cornerback position, right?
Didn't we see Jordan practicing yesterday?
He was out there.
He was limited,
no,
right?
he was.
Was he limited?
No,
or was
he was out.
He was out.
I thought I saw him out there.
He was in doing running. So that means that McQuamu, and I'm talking on
Monday.
Yeah, Monday, and then last week they elevated Josh Butler. So those two guys would probably have to fill in if it came to that. Butler, at least as Bill has pointed out, has some experience playing in the league, right? Didn't you tell me that? Or did you tell me?
Josh Butler?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, no, he was who was the guy with the, was he the internet guy?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
He has almost as many followers on TikTok as Jake Paul does.
Paul. So he is actually, last week was his first game then to play.
He played special teams against Atlanta and last week.
Right. They elevated him. So he's got one more elevation available, although they don't have to make elevations or roster moves until Monday by 3 o'clock. So I would assume that's when they'll put Dak Prescott on IR if they don't do it already today. And then the elevations would be then. So anyway, cornerback and offensive line would seem to be somewhat problematic if that's the way it is. But I would imagine they're just trying to get those guys to Sunday.
I
Monday,
I like Mukwamu. I think he's even a better choice than Carson. Just got a little bit more experience. I
Right.
think. And he really, I remember him playing pretty well last year and the year before. I think he's that guy.
And he was playing safety more than outside corner.
I understand.
But they could put him in the slot. I mean, that's kind of where they had him. Also, the injury report for the Texans, Will Anderson did not practice on Thursday. I thought I read, they are expecting him back. I don't know if you saw that, Bill, or not.
He's got an ankle injury.
Right. And then Nico Collins, who's missed the last 5 games, was limited. So
They are definitely expecting him back.
right. Mm-hmm. And
God, that'd be a nice matchup, he and Diggs.
so he's
Real nice
missed
matchup.
5 games. The first 5 games, he had 567 yards receiving and 3 touchdowns.
Mm-hmm.
Is that
Averaging
That's Nate
over
from Frisco,
over
yeah.
100 yards
Yeah.
receiving a game.
Yep. Absolutely.
That was Nate.
So I would imagine he's back. And then Derek Stingley Jr. had a hip, and he did not practice yesterday.
And then Lassiter has 3 picks on the year.
He's still hurt.
He's got a concussion.
Who, Lassiter?
Yeah.
No, he's got a. Oh, wait. I've got him confused.
Kamari Lassiter.
I got him confused with somebody else. Concussion. I was thinking Lattimore, other team.
Yeah.
Okay, I think we need to move on.
Well, Lassiter, Lattimore.
Yeah, but different. way
Lassiter,
different
the
teams.
second-round draft pick out of Georgia,
Yeah.
who's had a nice rookie season.
Yeah, he had a concussion.
All right, we continue with more mix shots in just a moment.
Damn, that's
See if
it.
we get more swag.
Star Sports Tours is the only official fan travel partner of the Dallas Cowboys, offering exclusive game weekend travel packages with pre-game sideline access and photo ops with current players, cheerleaders, and Cowboy legends. You want to stay at a team hotel, attend the best tailgate party in Texas, tour the Star, and talk X's and O's with me, Everson Walls? With Star Sports Tours, you can. Visit cowboystravel.com to book your travel package today.
Hey Cowboy fans, I'm Dak Prescott, quarterback of the Dallas Cowboys. But lately, I've been learning a new game, crypto. Sound confusing? Don't worry, even us pros were rookies in crypto once. That's why I trust blockchain.com. They make crypto easy. No confusing jargon, just the tools to help you win.
Prescott keeps it, slides with a first down.
Invest like your icons, where everyone is a rookie in crypto with blockchain.com.
Perfect throw, my goodness. Wow, did he ever thread the needle?
Visit blockchain.com/cowboys to get started.
Hey y'all, Matt Pittman of Meat Church here. With football season kicking off, I'm already gearing up to bring the smoker back to AT&T Stadium for some epic tailgates. But with that Texas heat, it's crucial to keep my beer hand cramping cold. That's where Yeti's insulated Colster can cooler comes in clutch. This year, you can even get them with the iconic star engraved on the side. Licensed Yeti Cowboys gear is now available at Stadium Pro Shops, concessions, and on Yeti.com. Check it out today. Yeti, official cooler and drinkware of the Dallas Cowboys.
The Medal of Honor is our country's highest military award for valor in combat. More than 40 million individuals have served in the armed forces since the Civil War. Fewer than 4,000 have received the Medal of Honor. The National Medal of Honor Museum will be a place to preserve these legacies and inspire America. It's being built right next door to the Dallas Cowboys in Texas. Help us honor our country's greatest heroes. Learn more and get involved at mohmuseum.org.
Back to mixed shots.
Stay connected with the Dallas Cowboys on your connected TV. Catch up on all Cowboys content like player interviews, weekly TV shows, podcasts, docuseries like Deep Blue, and much more. Download the Cowboys Now app on Amazon Fire, Roku, and Apple TV.
Okay, I got one thing I want to mention before we dive into running back. Okay? I have a question because I've gotten a call from my daughter today that I get to keep the couple of grandsons this afternoon because we're getting our family picture taken tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, man.
And
Big time.
Yeah, it's been
Yeah, we got that
rescheduled
stuff going
several times because it was too hot during the summertime, and so we had to back it up to the fall.
College
Okay.
football's
And then
not
we-
going to get in the way.
Then we had to figure out a
though.
Saturday. We had to figure out a Saturday when Oklahoma wasn't playing and when Texas Tech wasn't playing. So we got that narrowed down to tomorrow. So I get a call today asking me what my schedule is the rest of the afternoon because my wife and two of my daughters
Go
need.
get their hair done.
No, it's not the hair. This is why I'm asking this question. Why do you have to get your nails done for a family picture?
You don't.
Come on, man. Yes, you do.
Your
What?
nails
Your hands,
done?
they'll be seen. Yeah, they'll
What, are
be
you going
seen.
to pose like this?
No, not necessarily. I mean,
there's a
Are
bunch
these
of
your
people.
portraits
You don't
or
have to
hand
pose with
photos?
your
These are-
fingernails just to
These are
show
not
them.
hand
like
models?
individual pictures. I mean, it's a group picture. And let's see, Jessica's got 3, but there's 5 in that family. There's 2 in that. There's 7. There's 4, and that's 11. There's 13 of us plus
You're gonna
5
take
dogs.
You're going to take that photo
You know,
from
you
the
might
blimp.
put your arm around somebody and, fingernail will show.
Why do you need to get your
Need a
nails
wide-angle
done?
lens.
Yeah. I mean, you never know. You got
Hey, what time does this photo take place there, Bill?
It's like late afternoon tomorrow.
I'm trying to figure out what game's on at that time.
Yeah, that was the critical thing.
So,
is
no
trying to-
Oklahoma.
They're not playing tomorrow, and it doesn't matter anymore
Which-
whether they're playing or not.
We never got to settle which backup quarterback was worse last Saturday.
Oh, between Missouri and Oklahoma?
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all didn't even talk about that fiasco.
Well, he wasn't here on Monday.
Oh, okay, my bad.
that's right.
Conveniently did not
Thank
show
God,
up.
man. We won.
Boy,
Grambling
I
won.
turned it on with like 30 seconds left. I'm like, oh, man, Oklahoma's got this thing in the bag.
Oh, I can't
And then
remember what happened.
Then it changed pretty quickly.
Oh, it was the fumble.
Wow.
30
Fumble.
seconds
Yeah,
left.
and then they threw another one. And I'm like, oh, my gosh, now they're down 2 scores.
There's 30 seconds left in the game. It's a tie game. We're going to overtime.
Yes.
And we're trying to make a play in our own end of the field.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Fumble, touchdown.
Should have known not to mess with that
Here's the other
Missouri
thing.
defense.
What is the let me ask you this question, okay?
Missouri
Without
defense.
throwing the kid under the bus. But I'll ask the question anyway. What is the surest way not to complete a Hail Mary pass?
What do you mean? Fumble?
At the end of the game, what's the surest way not to complete a Hail Mary pass?
Take a knee?
Is to not to throw the Hail Mary
Yeah, I was
pass.
gonna
We
say,
take off
that's
running
That's
instead.
the only thing I can think of.
That's when I decided, okay,
When they call a Hail Mary, you're not supposed to run.
that's when I decided transfer portal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We gotta
You put your own school in the transfer portal? So who you rooting for now?
We're going to the transfer portal. Okay.
That kid's going to transfer, and I bet he goes somewhere and plays well.
Yeah, I'm sure he will.
How does a program like OU fall off? How does that happen?
The coach that
They
was
moved
there-
from the Big 12 to the SEC.
No, they'd fallen off.
Chris.
No, if you're paying attention, they had fallen off 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
It's when a coach leaves and leaves the cupboard totally bare. When a coach can't recruit.
No, he took the cover with him, actually.
No, he did not.
Yeah.
He took Caleb Williams and a wide receiver, and that was it, because he didn't want any of those players that he had recruited. And by the way, that wide receiver is now at Tulane.
Wow.
And
Starting.
it's when a coach can't recruit and leaves the cupboard totally bare, and then you're in a total rebuild. Okay, now Rico Dowdle is the lead
quarterback
back
do?
for this team.
How did that just get everybody breathless?
What's the problem?
Well, Mike McCarthy
News
was talking
came out
about
yesterday that the Cowboys have a new lead back. It's no longer running back by committee. It's Rico Dowdle. That's the way it's been reported.
Mike said
wrong
Rico
with that?
needs the ball more,
Yeah,
right?
he does.
He's our lead back.
He is.
So everybody went crazy that Mike named Rico Dowdle the starter of the committee. He's got more carries than anybody else.
Catches.
Got more yards rushing, more touchdowns rushing, and more snaps played. And
He's
he
been
has
the starter
started
since-
7 of 9 games, and one of them he didn't start. He was ill.
That's correct.
He wasn't active.
That's correct.
And now everybody's like,
He's been the starter since the second game of the season.
Rico's the starter. Well, he's been starting. But I see headlines. I see the ticker reports or whatever on the stations. And everybody's like, oh, Rico's. And they ran over to Rico and said, hey, what's it feel like to be the starter?
What did he say?
What can he say? It's just like
It's been great. It's been great since the beginning of the season. It's been great.
It's like, were we that starved for a story?
Yes, we are.
And
We have nothing else to do. What did I tell you this season was good? Everyone's going to be digging at Jerry the rest of this season, trying to get something, trying to get him riled up. When he goes off and on one of the reporters a couple of weeks ago, that's the best thing ever happened to him.
Okay, mandatory reading this today. You got to read my column.
Okay.
I summarized the week. It hasn't been posted yet.
Okay.
All the stuff that's happened since they lost or during the loss to the Eagles.
Okay.
Think about it. The Sun. Micah Parsons, which continues because
what he said after the game.
What he said after the game. And then they asked Zach Martin, and someone teased, Zach Martin responds to what Micah Parsons said, and Zach said, yeah, I got nothing to say about that.
But
it just continues.
Zach Martin has nothing to say about that.
It just
That's
continues, and now we got a fight tonight at the stadium. Don't need curtains. It's just been the unbelievable week. You know, the Cowboys, 4-game losing streak. Houston's lost 3 of the last 4, and the last 2 straight.
You know what? The Washington Commanders have.
I was going to ask, did you watch last night?
I was working and it had it on, and I was like, all of a sudden, a Washington lead turned into a 26-10 Philadelphia lead in the fourth quarter. And I looked at the box score today, and Philadelphia ran for 225 yards.
And they first half, Barkley ran for what the Cowboys held him to in the first half.
And he wound up with 145 rushing, 195 from scrimmage.
And no turnovers.
The Washington's got, they've lost 2 in a row. They've lost 3 of their last 4.
Because they played 2 teams with winning records.
I'm sorry. They've lost 2 in a row. If they had not completed a Hail Mary to beat Chicago, they would have lost 3 of their last 4 games. So they are sitting there right now. What is that? What are they?
7-3. 7-3.
Okay.
No, 7-4.
7-4. They are 7-4 right now. If they don't complete that Hail Mary against Chicago, they are a 6-5 football team right now. And now they've got what appears to be, in the rest of the way, a relatively easy schedule.
Well, they should.
They got the Cowboys twice, a 3-6 team. They got Tennessee and New Orleans. I have a prediction.
They're going to lose to New Orleans.
They are not going to run the table in those 4 games. Okay, and I have a prediction that the second half of the season, Washington's going to be one of those teams that comes back to the pack. And they're already started that the last couple of games.
And you know who else is coming back to the pack just a little bit? Because the protection, Jaden Daniels not playing the way he had played early in the season. He's getting hit.
Yeah, he's playing better defenses.
Well, they got a rookie they're playing at left tackle, Brandon Coleman of TCU, who got they had his number last night.
Oh, was it Sweat that?
Well, both of them, Sweat and Brandon Graham.
Yeah. And by God, Awesome Richards didn't give up a sack to Sweat.
So, I mean, that roster is not conducive to a 17-game schedule.
And they're missing one of their defensive tackles, the other big guy in the middle.
Either Payne or...
Payne. I think Payne was missing.
Jonathan Allen.
Allen's playing, yeah.
I think Philly just... They did what they always do.
He just wore them down.
Yeah, that's what they do.
Philly has a
first half.
Philly's roster right now is better.
They
than what
believe in the
Washington's
long
roster
haul.
is.
They don't worry about what the first half looks like. Second, third quarter, they don't care.
Because what was the
Their
halftime
defense is going to
score?
wear them
Like
down.
7-3,
Yeah,
10-3,
Yeah, 7-3, bro.
7-3,
7-3.
Here's what's also happened with. Here's what's also going on.
7-3.
and it should have been 7-3 against the Cowboys,
Right.
too.
What's also going on
Or
with
7-6,
Philadelphia,
excuse me.
is their quarterback, who they're paying top dollar to. He is on his second contract, not his third contract. And that is a huge difference in where the Cowboys salary cap is compared to the Eagles salary cap, because you've got a quarterback who's on his third contract here rather than a second contract.
Right.
And
So there's a lot of money that's
No
already
doubt.
been
No doubt.
extended and
for some reason,
you have to deal with on your cap.
McLaurin didn't catch a pass until the fourth quarter.
Two targets last night.
Yeah.
Those Eagles corners are doing a job.
They are.
They got
They're
a
pretty good.
rookie that's playing very well. They got Darius Slay also.
What's the guy with the hyphen name? Joseph? Am I going to have it wrong? DB, number...
Gardner.
Chauncey Gardner-Johnson.
Johnson Gardner.
Johnson Gardner, yeah. He's pretty good. Talks a lot of trash.
Yeah,
and
he
Cooper
does.
DeJean, who's another rookie
Playing well for him.
DB. So, all right, we got our picks.
No, we don't. Oh, yes, we do.
Yes, we do.
I was
We don't
gonna
have a
say,
show
it's
on
not- it's
Monday at
Monday.
noon.
I'm not prepared for this.
Okay, well, you're going to have to get prepared because we got our picks and picks to click when Mick Shots, brought to you by Miller Lite, continues in a moment.
Hey y'all, Matt Pittman of Meat Church here. With football season kicking off, I'm already gearing up to bring the smoker back to AT&T Stadium for some epic tailgates. But with that Texas heat, it's crucial to keep my beer hand cramping cold. That's where Yeti's insulated Colster can cooler comes in clutch. This year, you can even get them with the iconic star engraved on the side. Licensed Yeti Cowboys gear is now available at Stadium Pro Shops, concessions, and on Yeti.com. Check it out today. Yeti, official cooler and drinkware of the Dallas Cowboys.
Hey, Cowboy fans, I'm Dak Prescott, quarterback of the Dallas Cowboys. But lately, I've been learning a new game, crypto. Sound confusing? Don't worry, even us pros were rookies in crypto once. That's why I trust blockchain.com. They make crypto easy. No confusing jargon, just the tools to help you win.
Prescott keeps it, slides with a first down.
Invest like your icons, where everyone is a rookie in crypto with blockchain.com.
Perfect throw, my goodness. Wow, did he ever thread the needle.
Visit blockchain.com/cowboys to get started.
Star Sports Tours is the only official fan travel partner of the Dallas Cowboys, offering exclusive game weekend travel packages with pre-game sideline access and photo ops with current players, cheerleaders, and Cowboy legends. You want to stay at a team hotel, attend the best tailgate party in Texas, tour the Star, and talk X's and O's with me, Everson Walls? With Star Sports Tours, you can. Visit cowboystravel.com to book your travel package today.
Cowboys football and Miller Lite. What a pairing. Can cracks at kickoff. Tailgates going way past postgame. Sunday night overtimes followed by Monday morning swagger. Brisket in the smoker. Miller Lite in the cooler. America's team playing America's greatest sport. Miller Lite, the only beer of the Dallas Cowboys. Dallas Cowboys football tastes like Miller time. Celebrate responsibly. 2023 Miller Brewing Company, Fort Worth, Texas.
Back to Mick Shots.
Da-da-da-da. Cowboys Nation. Amanda Foster has been named your 2024 Dallas Cowboys Fan of the Year, presented by Captain Morgan, for her dedication to the team and spicing up the game. Vote for Amanda to be named the ultimate NFL Fan of the Year at NFL.com/Fan of the Year.
Did she have one of those cowboy suits on like the guy last year had on when he was anointed the Fan of the Year for the Cowboys?
How crazy was the suit?
It was kind of white background with blue stars all over it and Cowboys.
That
and
sounds about
had a hat,
par for the course.
sunglasses. It was pretty extensive.
Okay, any other notes that you need to pass along as this is our final preparation for Monday Night Football, Cowboys and Texans.
I think we talked about this yesterday. The last three games in the second halves, the Texans have scored 9 points, no touchdowns.
Wow. What about our offense?
It's kind of the same.
That's what I thought.
Very similar. Although Stroud, in 10 games, has been sacked 34 times. He's on pace to be sacked 54 times for the season.
Yeah, that's not a record. Not close to a record.
No,
right?
no, I think somebody's gotten into 70s.
It was like 2 years
at one
ago.
point.
Somebody was really bad. I can't remember.
David Carr had the, speaking of Houston Texans, had the record for years with like 65, but who was it?
Somebody
Someone
else.
had over 70.
Yeah,
Somebody
that's
had
right.
over 70.
They sure did. That's what I remember. Somebody over 70.
Who's going to win the fight?
Jake Paul.
I guess I'll go with that.
Yeah, Jake Paul.
Since he's got him by 30 years or so.
Come on, man.
If
This
he
is
does it.
crazy, bro. It's not even.
58-year-old.
I can't believe they made this. Well, you know what? I'm sorry.
31 years
Don't listen
younger.
to me. It's going to be a great fight. It's going to be
the
so exciting.
It's the event of the modern history.
Yes. Now forget the.
Well, they've sold 50,000 and they're expecting 70,000 people there.
And they're all Jake Paul followers.
Probably. I mean, I bet that people don't even know who Mike Tyson is, right?
Hey, I told you, Julius Edelman didn't know who I was.
What's his name again?
He's still
Julius
worried
Edelman,
about
isn't
that.
his
Do
name?
what? Say it again?
He didn't know who I was.
No, what was his name again?
Julius Edelman.
Julius.
It's Julian.
Julian.
You don't know his name either.
I don't know his name.
All right, you're even.
I know him, though. He never heard of me. There's a difference.
Yeah,
There's a
because if he
difference.
had heard of you, he would call you Emerson.
There you go. Which is what Bon Jovi called me. That's very good, Bill.
That's right.
Yeah, very good.
Hey, we got an anniversary. What's the date today? The 15th?
15th.
Tomorrow is the anniversary of the first Cowboys Monday Night Football game ever. It was 54 years ago tomorrow.
we are old,
November 16th, 1970. I was in attendance at the Cotton Bowl in Dallas when the Dallas Cowboys lost to the St. Louis Cardinals 38-0 in the first ever Monday Night Football game.
Wow.
And I remember in the fourth quarter of that game, they turned on the lights in the Monday Night Football booth, and I guess it was, well, I know Howard Cosell and Dandy Don Meredith were in the booth.
In 70?
In 70.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
And Cowboy fans started chanting, "We want Dandy. We want Dandy."
They want him back.
So that was
And
54 years ago tomorrow.
And his response was absolutely not.
He didn't want no more of that.
Going
He didn't
back
want no
out
more
there.
of the game nor his coach.
season turned out okay for the Cowboys. They went to the Super Bowl.
That's what I was going to say.
And then they won the Super Bowl the following year.
Wow. What the heck happened that night? Jeez, 38-0.
38
They were not
to
ready.
nothing. That's right. So in the meantime, the Cowboys have played in the regular season 85 times on Monday Night Football, one time in the postseason. They're 50-35 all time on Monday night, and including the postseason, they've won 4 in a row on Monday Night Football.
Well,
So
they need to play more Monday Night Football games.
Ancient history.
And having said that,
That is ancient history. Jeez.
it's time for our picks.
yes,
Okay. Everson.
I'm going to keep that
First
same,
up.
I'm going to keep that same.
You're not going
momentum
38-0, are you?
No, I'm not going 38-0. If I did that, then I'm sorry. I'd probably say that we'd be on the bad end of that one. But no, I guess on this show, I always say what the Cowboys need to do to win. I guess with this team, I'm past saying, they're just outright going to win. This is what they need to do to win. I think the Cowboys need to run the ball. I think they can run the ball on this team. And they have to have the ability, just like the Eagles, to keep the mistakes down and just play solid defense. You don't have to be amazing. You don't have to play lights out football. You just have to win the game. Like the man said, you play to win the game. If the Cowboys can just keep it simple, Cooper Rush get on the road like he did last year at 4-1. I'm looking at the Cowboys to win the game 20-16.
Ooh. You know what? I made that same pick for CBS yesterday.
Wow. Oh,
20-16, but I had the Texans winning.
Oh, stop. You're not supposed to do that on this show. 20-16, Cowboys winning. Cooper Rush is going to have 1 touchdown pass, close to 200 yards. He's my pick to click.
I take that back. I did not pick 20-16. I went with 20-16, and then I changed it to 20-15. 5 Brandon Aubrey field goals.
Oh, come on. No,
but that was
we're breaking out.
That was for CBS. I could have a different pick here.
We're breaking out this game. The Cowboys are going to score, and we're going to win at home.
They're going to score a touchdown.
They're going to score a touchdown
at home,
and we're going to win at home.
You know when's the last time they scored a touchdown at home? September 22nd.
That was with Dak.
Yes.
Right? Throwing it to Rico.
The fourth quarter of the Baltimore game.
No.
Yeah.
No, that was a road game.
Touchdown.
I'm
talking home.
You're thinking of Dak to Rico in Atlanta.
Sure was.
Yeah.
Dang.
No, we're talking home
that
games.
Was in Atlanta.
Yeah.
Double clutched it, laying on his back.
Yeah, and the man bobbles it.
Mm-hmm. And it actually, was it Turpin?
No, it was Rico.
It was Rico.
No. I'm saying on the last home touchdown.
I believe it was.
Yep.
Yeah.
Damn.
Okay.
My turn?
Yep.
The losing stops right now.
You didn't.
No, that was a tough one.
You didn't get that out.
Almost didn't get it out.
Yeah, that was a tough one. I don't know how you're going to make that one up.
The Texans have lost 3 of their last 4.
Mm-hmm.
Stroud's quarterback rating over the last 4 games is 64.2. He's completed 54% of his passes.
It's a tough game, baby. Tough game.
It is time.
Mm-hmm.
4 in a row is enough, and they will win 22-20.
Nice.
And you can figure out how you get to 22 any way you want.
We know Aubrey's going to be involved. So
yes. He will be involved.
That's our shining hope there.
And my pick to click is going to be Rico Dowdle, the starting running back.
Yeah, I was trying to.
Is he going to go for 100 yards?
Yes.
I saw what? Oh, you mean from the line of scrimmage? You mean?
Yes.
Okay, I thought
100 yards rushing.
No, he just
from
means
scrimmage.
From scrimmage.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's not good. Okay, let's go rushing.
Hey, that's what we got to deal with this year.
No, he changed it to rushing.
Okay. I changed it to rushing.
Well, come on, man. That's okay.
All right.
I hope I'm wrong.
He had 80-some.
I hope I'm wrong. No.
I gave y'all an
Feel
opportunity to change my mind.
Mm-hmm. And we didn't.
You did not. you did not give a convincing enough argument. So I'm going to stick with my CBS pick.
I'm not mad at you.
And that means the pick to click is Brandon Aubrey with his 5 field goals. However, if he can do what the Cowboys I think it was a Monday night game, Monday night record when Switzer was the coach, Boniol had 7.
7.
Wow. You got 21 points in that game. They needed all 21 to beat Green Bay that day, right?
I saw him running around out there yesterday. I'm like, bro, be careful.
Got Mike Oysick fired after the season.
Oysick.
Whoa. Wait till you see this.
Oysick.
Because he didn't like that Barry kicked the last field goal to get Boniol the record.
Because it was actually, was against Green Bay, right?
He was overusing him? Is that what he thought?
The game was over.
Oh, my goodness. I'm changing my pick. I am changing my pick. I had it 20-15.
Right.
I'm changing my pick to Dallas 21, Houston 20, and Brandon Aubrey ties Chris Boniol's record of 7 field goals in one Monday Night Football game. And you know why I'm changing it?
Why you changed it, Bill?
Because it was November 18th, 1996 when that happened, and it will be exactly 28 years to the day. Monday is November 18th,
so
2024.
What was the kicker's name? The 7th? What was his name?
Boniol.
So you want Boniol to come to the game afterwards?
Yeah, he needs to. To be
like
on the
you
field
wanted me to meet the
after
players
the game. That's right. Just like you were going to meet Jake Ferguson after he got.
And then,
by the way, we didn't even mention that Jake wears 87.
And that's the whole reason.
Wow, yeah, but we didn't even mention that, though.
I figured everyone knew.
No, but that was not compared to
you
the
just
white
realized
versus. Yeah, I did. I just realized that.
And
that
then
was the whole reason I picked Jake Ferguson.
and
87.
then Aubrey's shoe will be in the Pro Football Hall of
There
Fame,
it is.
right next to.
I got to go
Bonio's.
change my CBS pick now.
Nice.
It's the anniversary of Chris Bonio's. I wonder if the Monday Night Football producers realize that.
No, Bill, they don't.
They do now because Troy Aikman is a loyal listener to Mix Shots, I'm sure.
That is not true as well. That is not true as well. I'm sorry.
If you weren't sponsored by Miller Lite,
Right,
Troy would be a
by
loyal
somebody
listener.
else,
Yeah,
right?
like his own beer brand.
That's right.
Yeah.
All right, that does it. We got our picks in.
At 12:50, we did it.
That's right. Yep.
Despite talking 5 minutes of swag.
Yeah, man.
And about
don't let me forget my
getting nails
stuff.
done. By the way, here's an update on the nail appointment. Never mind, Jordan run the plan, and we are going tomorrow now. You're free today.
See that?
So, anyway.
See that? That's cool.
All right.
Now you know why I titled the show the other day "Free for All."
Nice. I like
All right, and we will shout at you Tuesday at noon after a Cowboys 21-20 win over the Houston Texans.
Let me know when you want me to sign your cap, okay?
Yeah. Go Cowboys.
This has been a production of DallasCowboys.com and the Dallas Cowboys Football Club.
How about them Cowboys?